Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. If you're just joining us on the program, we're chatting to heart-melting soul singer Maka. Yes, before the break, we were talking about one of her songs, Just Gotta Check. But before we talk more to her regarding her projects and her music, we'll show you a quick clip of her video. Yes, just gotta check.
Wake up in the morning with one thing on my mind, on my mind. Everyone is running, one thing we did try to find, pursuit of happiness, gotta be fit for this, I know fit, tired. Gotta start that fire, gotta catch that big fat check, doing what I do best, what I desire. So at the end I can say that I just gotta check, and it feels so good, feels so good, feels so. I just gotta check, and it feels so good. Feels so good, feels so good. After a hard day's work, I like to have a drink.
All right, so that was a quick clip regarding her music video, Just Gotta Check. Absolutely beautiful. I think I can listen to your music all day long. Honestly, it's that soothing.
That's really cool to hear.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know you just came from the studio. I'm from the studio for this interview.
Yeah.
So what do you consider a great studio session?
Where the producer and I, we just have this connection, and then we just make a beat that is just so perfect, and then I don't have any writer's block. And then, like, I hear the beat, I write, and I record in that order. Yes, you know? But yesterday, last night, I was able to work on 3 instrumentals, and I didn't finish writing any of them, and that bothered me because I just like to write and keep on writing, but for some reason it just wasn't really flowing, so I just had to move on. So that wasn't like my perfect session. Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever thought of going commercial, like giving the kind of music they want in the club just to make the money?
For me, commercial is when you make money, and I'm making money, so I think I am commercial already.
In terms of getting inspiration, because you talked about, you know, listening to the beat and then writing the song. Yeah. So is that what gives you inspiration, just the beat, or are there other things that give you inspiration to writing?
I play the keyboard, so sometimes I wake up and then I go to my keyboard and I just like let my fingers do their thing, and sometimes I just, you know, flow. So sometimes it's not just instrumental. I write from the scratch and then I take it to the studio, and then everything around me, you know, I could write a song called The Dude in the Hoodie, you know, and just talk about his little patch right there. So everything, like, I notice every freaking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything
very observant.
Yeah, sure. It comes with the job, because I'm also a songwriter.
Are you shooting yourself?
Don't make her blush.
Just observe it.
Yes.
All right, so what's the major challenge you face as a soul singer?
Definitely, it's always about selling the music, you know. For me, I had to focus on performing. I make a living from being a performer rather than making money from streams, and you get, because we don't really have like a good system when it comes to royalties from the radio playing your music or television and Spotify and iTunes. So I started a band last year. We just turned 1 in September. It's called One Band Like That, OBLT. So we perform everywhere, and that's how
And that was why I asked you if you're thinking of going commercial. I mean, making the kind of music that would sell on those platforms you mentioned.
Yeah, but the thing is, like there's just so many people, doing it, and the honest truth is not a lot of these people are actually making money like you think they are. They're just getting the fame because that's the popular music, but how many people actually pay them to come for a show? And with the kind of music that I do, it's like it has the specific listeners, and they would do anything to hear
Listen
that.
to what
So
you're saying.
I'm just tapping into that and taking advantage of it.
So
let me just quickly ask, based on what you just said now, I just quickly remembered that not everyone actually is a fan of soul singing, and soul music, So how do you react to people who criticize you? Because like you said, you have your fan base, you have your followership, you have people who like your kind of music, but at the end of the day, there are still certain people that criticize you. So how do you react to them?
From day one, I already knew that not everybody would love my music, so I just know that not everybody would love it, so I don't have to react to however. I just feel if you don't like it, that's cool. Those that love it, honestly. But I'm also learning to diversify. Like, I released a new song just a few weeks ago with DJ Baboos, and that's like that's more up-tempo than what I'm usually known for. So I guess that's me trying to just, spread my wings.
Is that the one in Control M?
No.
Okay, so
Control M is a whole different EP, yeah.
Oh, I see.
With You was with DJ Baboos. It's a soul house project, and I know a lot of people love house. So so I did that.
Alright, so you're free spirit, you're not a caged bird, and if you write a song and the video director tells you, oh, what I see for the concept of this video is you have to be nude because there's this thing going on with Piers Morgan right now, would you go nude?
So that my mother would. My mother is alive.
Would you? But that's the concept. That's what will sell the video.
If it's about creativity, if I have to get nude because the storyline says I should, then I will. But if it's get nude to sell the music, nah, fam. Peace out.
About creativity.
Okay, but still on that, let me get your own reaction to people who actually do that, because one of the things that brought what's his name now? Piers Morgan to talk about it is the British pop group called Little Mix.
Yeah.
They featured exactly, and they featured naked on their album cover, so what do you think about people who do that? And she's not the only one. A lot of women use sex to sell their music. What do you think about the industry and the people that do that?
I feel like they're just doing what they feel like they have to do, and sometimes it comes with the genre. Like now I'm a soul singer, I sing jazz. Like if you look at my mentors and my predecessors, like you would rarely find any of them, that dress that way, because I feel like it kind of comes with the the vibe, with the genre. Like you can see me, my awesomeness, and it just doesn't really go with the vibe. Like I feel like if I would try to be nude, my fans would be like, oh, please, please,
cover up. All right, time for another break. When we return, it will be time to continue our interesting conversation with mellow soul singer Maka. Don't go anywhere. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. It's still tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're swiftly moving on with our conversation with singer-songwriter Maka. Okay, so Maka, we've been chatting to you and having this wonderful conversation. I want to take us back to, your pre-music days. You studied law. So I'm like, do you think that has helped you in any way, shape or form in terms of your music? Maybe clarify your mind when it comes to writing, or do you think it hasn't in any way, shape, or form helped you as an artist?
It has helped me build a certain, class,
Okay.
some sort of elegance around my music, because in law school they teach you how to be prim and proper. So I guess
poise.
Yeah. So
Wow, okay.
so the poise, I think I got that from being a lawyer, and then I actually practiced for 2 years.
Wow.
So that also shapes the way I relate with people, especially in the music industry. And definitely the knowledge also has helped me, with reading contracts and, with the music business.
By the way, if you have a
intellectual
question
property.
on contract,
Don't ask me. Don't.
why?
I left that life a long time ago.
Okay, so what do you consider success for a musician?
And when you are not depressed, like you're just happy, like you're getting by, surviving on music, getting paid doing what you love, I feel that is success. When you have kids and you need to pay school fees, and school fees comes at the right time, and you want to buy a car and you buy a car, you get I feel like that is success. Success doesn't necessarily mean when you now buy a private jet. I just feel like when you're just content.
Shaking the table.
Contentment.
And you're comfortable.
Yeah, when you're comfortable, and that's where I just
Have
want to be
peace of
there.
mind.
Yeah, the peace of mind. I'm not depressed. I'm not like, oh, Lord help me. You're just good. I feel like that's success.
So
Okay.
exclusive to Plus TV, give us your top 3 Nigerian artists at the moment.
My top 3 Nigerian artists, well, that would be Burna Boy, Asha, and who's the third? I would say I really like Wandeko. I really like Wandeko.
Okay, so if you're going to sign a deal right now on that record label, what would be your ideal plan?
I would like for them to let me be able to do my thing. Like they would give me the creative control, and then they just come in with the money. When I'm like, guys, I have this idea, this, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, that's really cool. Take money and
do
execute.
this.
Yes, I would really like to reserve the right to my creativity.
Okay, let me ask you about artists who get into politics nowadays. What's your take on that?
I feel like when you get to a certain level, you become so popular as to the level where you influence people. Politics just plays right into it, because then you get to make actual decisions that change things. So yeah, it's like something that just happens along the line when you get to that stage.
Okay. But some people say, that if that's the case, where you leave music for politics, that you were never really an artist in the first place anyway. Do you believe
Not
that?
just
I
some
don't
people.
believe
Brimo
that.
said that.
Yes.
I don't believe that. Life just happens, and as I said, when you get to that level,
You want more.
you just want more, you just want more. And you have, as I always say, you have to do what you gotta do. That's it. I can't even judge anybody, because I was even thinking to myself some weeks back that, oh moment, 2019 is coming, let me even start getting into this whole jingle, campaign songs. Some people make you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned campaign and the general elections. We have it very close. What advice do you have for Nigerian youths? I mean, you're part of Nigeria, so what advice would you even give yourself towards the coming election?
Participate. Everybody should vote.
See how careful she is.
The lawyer. This is the lawyer, not the artist.
All right, so finally, what
We're out of time, Ife, so
social
make it quick.
issue do you think hasn't been addressed in Nigeria?
I just really feel like somehow they should address the problem of electricity. It will solve a lot of things in the country.
It's high time we're on 24-hour electric.
I mean.
Yeah. All right, and that's precisely where we're going to wrap up this morning. We're back this afternoon with a brand new episode of the program, and we may just be having another guest on the show, so don't miss it. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife and Elsie, the entire production team, our stylist as well, Kudi's Empire, and of course, how can I forget our studio guest, soul singer, Maka. Thank you very much indeed. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo saying thanks for watching, and from all of us here, have yourself a lovely morning.
don't wanna sing
I constantly ask myself questions where I know feed answer. The thing that pain me well, it didn't make me shake like fever. Oh. Do you remember in September we did Maka calendars? All our agendas we follow for the matter. But see where we did today. How did I get to love you more than the way I love myself? More than the way I love myself. How did I get to need you more than the way I need myself? So I'm begging you, please, baby, would you love me tenderly? Yeah. Oh, would you love me gently? Oh, love me tenderly. Yeah. Oh, love me tenderly. Love me tenderly.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, dem go beat you.
Na 2,500 they pay.
Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you the biggest entertainment stories. But this morning, it's not business as usual. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo, and I'm here with the tremendous crew, the dainty, delicate, and delightful Elsie Godwin, and the uninhibited and unreserved Ife Oshunkeye. Hi, guys.
Yeah, too much sauce.
Too much sauce.
Stew everywhere.
You know, this is how he looks when you start to call him a criminal. So I don't know why you.
Why you up
That
with the
bad.
whole criminal thing this morning?
I'm just
man?
reminding
You in love with a
him.
criminal, girl?
Nah, I can't be in love with a criminal.
Yes, you
Hi,
are.
how you doing?
So, what's new this morning? Because
No,
from...
don't even look at me. We're looking at you today.
Okay, Two-Face is shading Buhari and his cohorts.
Yeah, I saw that in the Accra International
the
Airport,
airport.
yeah? Okay.
So he's saying our airport is not just it. I mean, we all know that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his own part of the shade right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he's not going to apologize to anyone.
Well,
I have to say
let's
though,
see
like
about
in
that.
all of
Now
my
he's not going to
travels,
apologize to
in
anyone.
Nigerian
Let's see about
airport
that.
is like, anyway, let me not say anything.
It's like what? Tell us.
No, never mind. Oh, that says it all, I guess. Anyway, what I saw online yesterday, or that was trending, American Thanksgiving, and DJ Khaled just kept posting picture after picture after picture regarding the dinner that they had. And
Oh,
everyone,
I also saw the video
You
of
must
a
have seen-
lady who turned herself into a turkey.
A turkey as
and
well.
Then the guy was saying,
Edna posted
dinner
it,
is served.
Instablog posted it as well.
I'm
And
surprised
like-
you guys are not talking about Nicki Minaj going back to where she grew up to go share Turkey. Like, that was just super amazing. Because a lot of people have the money, even in Nigeria, you don't get to give back to the society.
A lot of people in Nigeria
Cardi B
give
went to
back
give,
to the
you know,
society,
jackets.
sweetheart.
Exactly.
I'm talking
lot of
about,
people
I'm talking
give
about
back to
celebrities.
the
Do you go back to your roots, like where you grew up, where you rode, where you
all of
learned
them
how
do.
to ride
They
your bike and all of
do.
that?
They do. The fact that
come on, man.
bloggers
How
are not on
many?
it does not mean
How
they
many?
do.
I'm just saying that
They
we need to
do.
commend
They
Nicki
do.
Minaj for doing
Well,
that.
Nicki
need
Minaj
to.
is doing something beautiful, but a whole lot of Nigerian celebrities do it. Or in fact,
Name
even in
one.
America, they do.
Name one.
They do
Yeah.
a lot.
They do, but just give
I'm
me
not
a
going
few.
to name anybody's name
Why?
because I just don't feel like. But I'm telling you, they do.
I think Ife is very impressed. Anyway, you can shoot your
I'm
shot.
impressed.
And Nikki,
I do.
nah, man, I like it real. I don't like fake.
Oh,
Okay, shade. So as mentioned earlier, it's not business as usual today, as we have a studio guest. She's a soul singer, songwriter, known for her fluid fusion of genres like soul, hip-hop, jazz, and rap. Although she studied law, she has shared stages with artists like Bez, Simi, Mikasa, amongst others. She has graced the Celebration stage, Lagos Jazz Series, Badagry Festival, and more. Her song Good Times went on to feature as the official soundtrack to Jay Franklin's celebrated movie Dinner. She also wrote soundtracks to all of 10 episodes of season 1 of Ebony Live TV's web series Indigo. She has worked with Nato C, Jesse Jaggs, Muna, and has been named as one of the top artists to watch out for this year. With over 10,000 followers on Instagram and with a big soul-touching voice, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the magnificent, the marvelous, and the melodious Maka.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Did you like your intro?
Oh, it was marvelous.
Marvelous. But Maka, tell me, why have you gone all blonde?
Well, true story. I didn't dye my hair blonde. It was purple actually, and then
really?
it gradually faded into this.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you,
Wow.
This hair was purple, believe it or not. And then as the colors just kept on fading, as the weeks went by, it became lilac, and then it just became this.
Okay, before we talk to you in great detail, because sometimes we've had interviews with celebrities who know how to sing just like yourself, and then we ask them to sing towards the end of the show. But this time I thought, why not sing one of your songs, for people who are out there who don't know, what your
I
powerful
wouldn't even wanted to sing one of her songs because we want to know how versatile you can be musically.
She's versatile. Sing one of your songs. Don't let him railroad you into doing anything else.
Be spontaneous. Do something different.
Be spontaneous. Spontaneity is my thing. I'm sitting here, applause television with all of you, and it feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
I like. Yeah. Wow, very well done.
So this is one of my favorite songs. It's Good Time. You talked about it. So it's a beautiful day. There's only one thing on my mind. Wanna get away, but I don't wanna leave you behind. No, no, no. Say I don't wanna leave you behind. 'Cause I just wanna have a good time. I just wanna have a good time. I just wanna have a good, 'cause a good time ain't good without you. A good time ain't good without you. I cut it short like
I know that song.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Yeah, because it was the soundtrack for the movie Dinner.
Did you guys see Dinner though? Like,
No, I
Dinner
did
was
not see Dinner, but I
when
know
it
the
came
song.
out.
I think
it
I
was
heard
around
it
the same
from
time
the
as the
collection.
wedding party.
So speaking
okay.
about Dinner, a lot of musicians are beginning to delve into the movie scene right now. Do you plan to go into movies in the near future?
Honestly, I'm just about exploring what I can do. Right now, if you ask me, I have like a little phobia for like speaking, and there's a lot of that in acting. So if I could be a mime, I would be great at that. But like speaking, I just want to sing.
Okay, so
so maybe for now, if you ask me if I want to act, I might say nah. But who knows where the road takes me.
can just come up and you take
man, it's good. I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, act. You did this to me.
And you bring your roles to life in your music videos. How do you get into character?
Oh, singing. I just because I mean the words that I write. So, I mean, it's not going to be so hard to deliver them visually.
What is singing for you? Because for some people, it's a way or means of escape. For some people, it's a way, to, show their craft and their skill and their talent. And for some other people, it's all about, the lights being on you. It's all about showbiz. So what does singing do for you?
At the risk of sounding cheesy, music is my life. And everything, it's just the way that I process my thoughts. I grew up as a stammerer. As a kid, I was a stammerer. Like, I used to, stomp the floor and hit tables. And if you were beside me, you'd be the unlucky guy. And I'd be like, but it just turned out that when I would be singing, I would never, stutter. Okay. Yeah, so it just became the way for me to just be myself, and it just grew into this. I never really thought that I was going to take it as a career. I've been singing since I was as young as 4 years old. And I started like singing in front of an audience at the age of like 6.
Wow.
So, but I never really thought it was something I was going to pursue because I was going to be a lawyer. That was like everybody's plan for me.
Yeah.
And it just became this, and my family was just like really supportive of my decision.
So did singing
music
help with your stuttering then? Did it completely eradicate the stuttering?
It's not like completely gone, but it's so much better.
Oh, okay.
It helped me with the confidence, and for stutterers out there, confidence is a huge part of conquering stammering.
Okay.
So how inclusive would you say the Nigerian music industry is for female?
For me, I don't even see gender. Like, I just see myself as a musician, and I see what I want and I go for it, I don't say, oh, because I'm a woman, I'm not going to try and do this. I just move. So I'm not a party to, oh, it's feminism or they're discriminating against women. I'm like, if you know what you want, go for it, whether you're a man or a woman. So I don't really know how to answer that question.
So are you against feminists today?
Oh, at all. I'm just saying, man, like, everybody should just do their thing regardless of what gender they are. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to go back to the soundtrack of
Dinner.
What's that song again?
Good Times.
Good Times. All right. So there was this line that caught my attention. Fireworks in the hair, light it up, and we blow. Explain that line.
Yeah. Fireworks, let's blow up the fireworks, let's have fun. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fireworks. Yeah. It's always fun lighting up fireworks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people can relate.
One of the songs that I liked on one of the songs that I liked, it was something to do with a check.
Oh, I just got a check.
Got a check.
It features Munachi.
Yes, and did you by any chance receive a check to sing that song at that time?
No, that check it was a prayer.
Oh, I see.
So that song was a declaration by faith.
Has the prayer been answered?
Oh, man, we've been surviving on music, so I guess, music has been paying my bills for like the past year, so I'm grateful for that.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so what's your biggest show and collaboration thus far?
My biggest show of I don't know if biggest is the word, but Giddy Fest was really an amazing experience for me. And then I did Bears Live. And then the Lagos Jazz Series was also very, exciting. And then last year, I got to travel to Italy for like an international jazz festival. So that was like really fun.
Okay.
So basically, every experience is just
How about
amazing.
collaboration?
Okay. All right.
What do you say?
Collaboration.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. What's your biggest collaboration?
I would say, I've worked with Mode 9, Black Magic,
Okay.
Neto C.
All right. Time for a break, but when we return, we'll continue our conversation with soul singer Maka. We'll be right back.